Hey, I'm recording this for Jennifer. You asked about wanting a reading. And normally, I like to do this in a way that's I like to do this with feedback. I like to do this in video, ideally. But what I decided to do, for some reason, I felt like you needed this reading to be done. So I'm not even sure why that happened, because normally I just tell people, meet me on, in the chat room at some point and we'll do it. But I'm not sure why. My intuition told me how to do this, so that's why I'm doing it, rather than, doing it interactively. But it came out okay. Let me go over what I did. Was a Celtic Cross reading about your situation. The first card that was drawn for you was the Eight of Cups. And in this Eight of Cups, you can see that there's this individual who's walking away. And try and get the light off of there. And he's the cups are stacked there. And as you see that the man in the trial walking away, or it could be a woman, it doesn't matter. But what it's about is turning to a new way of life, and it looks so barren. It looks very barren. But if you also see that there is a stream, and he's turned away not only from the cups, and cups represent emotion, and but the stream, he's moving toward the source of the stream, even though the person that doesn't see it. So this is a time that you're in where things are rough for you right now, but it's moving you closer to the source. And you may want to take some consolation in that. Now what causes you in this read is the Wheel of Fortune, and that's basically about having ups and downs in life. Sometimes on the wheel you're at the bottom, sometimes you're at the top, sometimes you're moving up, and sometimes you're moving down. Ideally, the place to be is the center, because in the center you're not moving up or down, and so you want to be, the best place on the wheel to be is to be centered. But most of us have our ups and downs, and that's what you're going through right now. That's why it's crossed the situation. Now the card for what's at the root of the matter, you drew the Six of Pentacles. And in the Six of Pentacles, it's about generosity and charity, but it's also about balance in that. You can see here he has a scale there. And this position in the Celtic Cross, this is what's at the root of the matter, or at the subconscious level of the matter. And this perplexed me for a moment until I focused on it. And then I realized that you probably don't feel as if there's been a balance to the give and take that you've had in your life, and that may be what's putting you out of kilter. In your past card, the Six of Swords. So it looks like as you've been having it rough, but there is calm water ahead. So this read so far, this is the point that I would normally, if we are interactive, ask you if this has made sense. But I'm looking at this, and I understand the question that you asked, and it seems to me that these cards are so coordinated in response to the situations you described it, that it feels like that we're really right on track here. Now the near future is the Ace of Pentacles. That's a card that's generally about prosperity. It's saying that good things are on the way. And the near future here, it's not too long off. So hang in there. It's coming. It's just not. Might not be tomorrow. It might not even be this week, but it's not far off. And it's just like a gift from the sky. And it's typically in a place of grounded things, material things, not necessarily financial, but possibly. But it's you could also look at it as grounded in the context of security. But it looks like that's what's on its way. So you want to hang in there. You're definitely going to be you're experiencing the down part right now, but you're going to be experiencing the up part of the wheel soon. And in your long-term future, you drew the Magician. and he has all the elements on his table. He's got the cup, a sword. He also has a pentacle, a coin, and a wand. So he's definitely has all the tools. He has magic. He's the conduit between heaven and earth. And this is long-term for you. So I'm glad that card came up, because you went from just the pentacle to your long-term future involving, a major arcana card that has all of the suits in it, and that's a good thing. So it's as if you'll have control over all these aspects in your life in the long term, and that's what you are working toward. And maybe that's why you've had the rough time, and that's what you need, what you're turning toward here. You don't see it now, but you'll be there. Now, how you feel in your feeling place is the Nine of Wands, and it's about your accomplishments. You've done a lot in life, and you've had your knocks. This is why he's got a bandage on his head, and it's been rough. But you've also got a lot accomplished, and you're not done yet. Now, the place of how you're viewed is another wand. As a matter of fact, all of a sudden, wands just start coming up like crazy in your read. And the Knight of Wands. So you're viewed as someone who has a lot of imagination, a lot of fire, a lot of spirit. And so the opinion, I gather the opinion that people have of you is a very good one, a very spirited one. And in your hopes and dreams is the Four of Wands. It's about victory and celebration, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for to be in that place of celebration over your victories, and you will be there. I know that you'll be there because I've seen the outcome card. And the outcome card is another wand. It's the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a woman who has realized her power. There's a lot of aspects of the feminine in this, as far as the sunflower that's being held. There's this cat at her feet, and, I can't hear the card, but I just know that cat is purring. And she's a very refined and very dignified lady. There's still room for growth, though, with the Queen. The expression on her face is one that's calm. It's hard to make out. But it's also one, in this particular, in my deck anyway, that there's still room to grow. There's still things to discover. It's just a feeling that I get with the card. And so this is interesting how these last four cards are all wands. That's to me says that it's a matter of imagination for you. It's a matter of creativity, and that's what I think is going to be a theme in your life. And let's focus on the Magician. When I say focus, I mean I'm focusing. I get from here that in long term, maybe not immediately, but long term, there's going to be more ability to control your life than I think you're capable of even perceiving at this point. And I think that for some reason I had to go back and focus on that because that needed to be said. And I think that's where you want to focus your energy and your creativity so that you will get there. So if you have any questions, by all means, send them to me. I hope this helps. It looks like you've got a lot coming up, and I think that I think this is a very good reading, and I'm glad I did it. So thank you for the opportunity, and good luck to you.